Back to Agriculture Insight. Did you know that millions of sheep are transported across continents every year? And you might be shocked to learn that it takes less than 10 days for those walking cotton balls from the vast Australian grasslands to end up as premium lamb on fancy dinner tables in Dubai. So how exactly do millions of sheep, each weighing over 100 pounds, manage to arrive safely in such distant lands? Today, let's hop aboard these massive ships with Agriculture Insight and discover the advanced technology and behind-the-scenes secrets of the incredible export journey of one of the most widely raised livestock animals in the world. Australia has held the crown in the sheep export game for over 5 decades, shipping an impressive 3 million sheep per year, making up 85% of the global market. This powerhouse generates around $65 million per year, making it not only a key pillar of the country's economy, but also a symbol of pride in Australian agriculture. Sheep are among the most widely raised livestock animals in the world, second only to cattle, with a total population of around 1.2 billion sheep globally. To put that into perspective, if you gathered all those sheep together and lined them up side by side, they could cover the entire United States. It would look like a massive fluffy white cloud that constantly goes bah. Sheep thrive in mild, dry climates and vast green pastures. From the moment they greet the morning sun, it takes about 4 to 6 months for them to grow strong and reach the ideal weight for their grand adventure. A journey across oceans to new horizons, ready for their next big mission. Before being exported, sheep are moved to a specialized inspection facility where they undergo a series of checks. An automated weighing system, capable of handling more than 9 sheep per minute, measures their weight. On average, an Australian sheep weighs about 110 pounds, enough to provide around 60 servings of lamb for a family meal. But weight isn't the only thing that gets checked. Each sheep goes through a full health inspection, including a close look at their eyes, nose, mouth, legs, and wool to spot any signs of illness or injury. If needed, the sheep are vaccinated to strengthen their immune system before their long journey. To make the trip more comfortable, the sheep's wool is trimmed down. This helps reduce body heat and overall weight, making the trip less stressful for them. Finally, the sheep are provided with plenty of food and water before departure. Any sheep that don't meet health or weight standards are separated and given additional care until they're fit for export. After passing inspection, the sheep are loaded onto multi-level livestock trucks, one of the most important advancements in livestock transportation. These trucks are designed to maximize space and ensure the sheep's safety throughout the trip. Each truck has 2 to 4 levels, with each level capable of holding up to 150 sheep. That means a single truck can transport up to 400 sheep at once, over 20 tons of live weight. The truck's engine is powerful enough to haul heavy loads over long distances without any trouble. The trucks are designed with sheep comfort and safety in mind. Metal mesh dividers create smaller compartments to prevent the sheep from moving around too much, which helps reduce stress and the risk of injury. The floors are non-slip to prevent falls, and there's a ventilation system to keep the air fresh. Some trucks even have automatic water dispensers to ensure the sheep stay hydrated throughout the trip. Before departure, the floor is lined with materials like sawdust, straw, or sand to absorb waste and keep the area clean and dry. On longer trips, this bedding is regularly replaced to maintain hygiene and keep the sheep comfortable. Once everything is set, the massive transport trucks roll out toward the port, the starting point for the sheep's ocean adventure. At the port, the sheep are guided onto the ship through a specially designed loading ramp system. This system makes it easy for the sheep to walk onto the ship without stress or injury. These livestock ships are huge, with 5 to 7 decks and the capacity to carry up to 70,000 sheep per trip. That's enough sheep to fill an entire football stadium and still have room for more. Keeping thousands of sheep comfortable during a long ocean journey requires serious planning. The ship consumes about 21,000 gallons of water per day, the same amount of water that 120 American households use daily. An automatic misting system is activated to maintain the temperature between 20 degrees Celsius and 23 degrees Celsius, the ideal range to prevent heat stress. A team of veterinarians is always on board, monitoring the sheep's health. If any sheep show signs of stress, dehydration, or illness, they are moved to a designated care area where they can recover before rejoining the herd. Feeding is another big task. The sheep consume over 12 tons of feed per day, enough to fill a heavy-duty truck. Their diet is carefully formulated to keep them healthy and maintain their weight until they reach their destination. When the ship arrives at its destination, the sheep are unloaded through a controlled ramp system. This ensures that they can walk off the ship calmly and without injury. After their long journey from the farm to the ocean and across international waters, these Australian sheep finally reach their new homes, contributing to the global economy and food industry. Have you ever wondered how those strong, healthy sheep on long sea voyages were cared for before they got there? Before becoming those hardy animals, each sheep goes through a meticulous process of nurturing, from the moment they're born to when they reach full maturity. On modern sheep farms, this process not only requires advanced techniques, but is also supported by cutting-edge technology to ensure the flock's optimal health. Sheep have a gestation period of about 5 months and 2 to 4 weeks before giving birth. They are moved to a designated lambing area that is kept clean and dry. Colostrum, the first milk produced by the ewe, is crucial at this stage because it provides antibodies that strengthen the lamb's immune system. Lambs need to nurse within 1 to 2 hours of birth. If the ewe doesn't have enough milk or the lamb is too weak to nurse, the colostrum is carefully collected and bottle-fed. By the time lambs reach 2 to 3 weeks old, their digestive systems have developed enough to start eating solid food. They are gradually introduced to a special starter feed made up of chopped hay, cornmeal, oats, and trace minerals. In modern sheep farming, every sheep is fitted with an RFID, radio frequency identification, ear tag. Thanks to this system, farmers can track their flocks remotely using RFID readers, reducing errors and improving farm management. The main diet of sheep includes hay, straw, silage, and grains. Modern farms use automated feeding systems with conveyor belts and robotic dispensers to provide balanced portions for each sheep. This ensures that every sheep receives the right amount of feed without the need for manual labor. After 4 to 6 months, lambs grow into healthy young sheep. At this stage, they have reached the right body condition and weight, thanks to meticulous care and a carefully balanced diet. This is when farmers begin to see the rewards of their hard work, whether through wool production, milk from ewes, or high-quality meat. Here's an interesting fact. Happy sheep produce better, higher-quality milk. That's why these ladies are treated with the utmost care, from a nutrient-rich diet to a comfortable living environment. Unlike cows, sheep don't produce milk year-round. They only produce milk for about 150 to 240 days after giving birth. This makes milking a carefully planned process to ensure high productivity while keeping the ewes healthy. Modern farms use automatic milking machines to ensure efficiency and hygiene. Before milking, the ewe's udder and teats are cleaned with warm water or a mild disinfectant solution to remove dirt and bacteria. Next, the milking machine is attached to the ewe's udder. The machine works by creating a gentle, rhythmic vacuum that mimics the natural suckling action of a lamb. This stimulates the ewe's milk flow naturally while minimizing discomfort during the milking process. Sheep's milk has a higher fat and protein content than cow's milk, making it ideal for producing specialty cheeses like Roquefort, one of the most famous blue cheeses in the world. The cheese-making process starts with pasteurizing the sheep's milk at a temperature between 30 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius. After pasteurization, rennet is added to the milk to trigger the coagulation process. Rennet is a natural enzyme extracted from the stomach lining of young sheep or produced from plant-based sources. It causes the milk protein's casein to coagulate and form soft curds. Once the milk has coagulated, the curd is cut into small pieces using automated stainless steel blades. The curds are then transferred into metal or plastic molds to give the cheese its final shape. After shaping, the cheese is inoculated with Penicillium roqueforti, the mold that gives Roquefort cheese its distinctive flavor and blue veins. Finished Roquefort cheese has an ivory white color, marbled with deep blue-green veins. Its texture is creamy yet firm, and it melts easily on the tongue. The flavor is rich and complex, combining salty, buttery notes with the sharp tang of Penicillium roqueforti.
But before we dive into the rhythm of machines and factory lines, let's follow the incredible journey of dairy cows as they travel across continents to reach their new homes on modern farms. Have you ever seen cows on an airplane? Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Some cows actually fly. After passing health checks and getting weighed, these VIP passengers are carefully loaded into custom-designed containers made specifically for transporting animals. These containers are designed to keep the cows comfortable and safe throughout the flight. Of course, the containers have to be securely fastened, because if a few cows broke loose mid-flight, you might just hear about a cow storm on the evening news. But the upside is that flying only takes a few hours, way faster than other forms of transport. Once the plane lands, hydraulic lifts gently lower the containers, ensuring the cows are unloaded smoothly without stress or injury. When everything's ready, the trucks roll out, delivering the cows to their new homes on modern dairy farms, where the real magic of milk production begins. Do you know how to create rich and nutritious drops of milk? The secret lies in the cow's diet, which starts with lush green pastures, a plentiful source of nutrients that keeps the cows healthy and helps them produce high-quality milk. Out in the vast fields, specialized grass-cutting machines work tirelessly, slicing through rows of grass with precision and efficiency. These machines can mow dozens of hectares of grass per hour, cutting it evenly and at the right height to allow for quick regrowth. Once harvested, the grass is transported back to the farm, where it's prepared into nutrient-rich meals for the distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the herd. Along with fresh grass, silage, fermented grass is also a key part of their diet. This fermentation process takes about 2 to 4 weeks until the grass reaches the perfect level of maturity. Soft, slightly sweet-smelling, and loaded with nutrients, ready to keep the cows well-fed and happy. On modern farms, feeding cows has become faster and more efficient thanks to automation. Specialized feeding machines automatically deliver the feed directly into the troughs, saving farmers time and ensuring that the cows receive a balanced diet every day. With the right diet, the cows grow strong and healthy, reaching breeding age at around 15 to 18 months. Farmers carefully manage the breeding process, using either natural mating or artificial insemination to ensure healthy pregnancies. After about 9 months, the cow ladies give birth to calves. Once they recover from giving birth, they start producing milk and officially enter the milking stage of their lives. When it's time for milking, the cows are guided to an automated milking station where the process is smooth and stress-free. Here's an interesting fact. Happy cows produce the best milk. That's why farmers go the extra mile to create a comfortable environment. From well-ventilated barns and nutrient-rich feed, to even playing Mozart to keep the cows relaxed. Before milking, the cow's udder is carefully cleaned with a sanitizing solution to ensure milk quality. Then, the automated milking system gently attaches to the udder, mimicking the natural sucking motion of a calf. Once collected, the fresh milk is rapidly cooled to around 2 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius to maintain freshness and prevent bacterial growth. From there, the milk begins its transformation into the sweet, creamy condensed milk we all love. But that's a story for the next part. As soon as the milk arrives at the factory, it goes through a rigorous quality control process. Technicians carefully measure fat and protein levels, check freshness, and test for the presence of bacteria or contaminants. Every batch is tested with precision to ensure that only milk meeting the highest quality standards moves on to production. Once the milk passes all tests, it's pumped into the factory's closed processing system for pasteurization. A critical step that eliminates harmful bacteria while preserving the milk's natural nutrients, flavor, and color. The milk is quickly heated to around 135 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius for 2 to 5 seconds, and then rapidly cooled. This flash heating method effectively kills bacteria while maintaining the fresh taste and nutritional value of the milk. Next, the milk moves to the fat separation stage, where it's pumped into high-speed centrifuges, spinning at 10,000 to 20,000 revolutions per minute. The intense centrifugal force efficiently separates the cream from the skim milk. This process takes about 2 to 5 minutes. and the fat content can be adjusted according to the desired recipe. The extracted cream is then used to produce butter or cream, while the standardized milk continues through the production process. After fat separation, sugar is added to the milk, and the mixture is transferred to a vacuum evaporator to remove about 60% of the water content. This process takes place at a temperature of 60 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes to 1 hour. The result is a thick, rich milk concentrate that retains its essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. After the concentration process, part of the milk is processed into milk powder, while the rest continues on to become sweetened condensed milk. To make milk powder, the concentrated milk is fed into a spray dryer, where it's exposed to temperatures of 150 degrees Celsius to 200 degrees Celsius for 30 to 60 minutes. The high heat removes any remaining moisture, turning the milk into a fine powder. After drying, the powder is cooled for 20 to 30 minutes to stabilize its texture and prevent clumping. To make sweetened condensed milk, the concentrated milk is mixed with sugar in a ratio of 40% to 50%. In some factories, instead of using fresh concentrated milk, they may use reconstituted milk powder as the base. The milk and sugar mixture is poured into large mixing tanks, where industrial mixers continuously stir it to dissolve the sugar completely and prevent crystallization during storage. After pasteurization, the condensed milk is quickly cooled to 15 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius using a modern cooling system with cooling pipes and convection fans. Once cooled, the condensed milk is sent through a homogenizer to break down fat molecules and create a consistent, silky texture. In the homogenizer, the milk is subjected to high pressure, between 150 and 250 bar, which reduces the size of fat globules to microscopic levels. This process prevents the condensed milk from separating or forming clumps during storage, ensuring a smooth, uniform product with a rich, creamy taste. After all processing steps are complete, the condensed milk is transferred to a modern automated packaging system. Specialized filling machines accurately measure and fill each can or container with the correct amount of condensed milk. The containers are pre-sterilized to maintain product safety and consistency. Next, the cans are sealed using heat or pressure sealing technology to create an airtight barrier that prevents contamination and extends shelf life. To guarantee absolute safety, the sealed cans go through a final sterilization process in a high-pressure autoclave. For powdered milk, the packaging process is carried out in a similar manner. The product is carefully measured into cans and sealed using heat sealing technology to prevent air and moisture from entering, ensuring the milk's quality is preserved throughout the storage period. Finally, the cans are labeled automatically with detailed information about ingredients, nutritional value, and production dates. The finished products are then packed into cartons or stacked on pallets using a conveyor system, ready for shipment and distribution worldwide. And now condensed milk has officially become the star of the global culinary scene. From South America's dulce de leche to tres leches cake, condensed milk has become a symbol of sweetness and comfort across generations. And it's not just pleasing taste buds. The condensed milk industry brings in billions of dollars every year. Who knew such a tiny can could pack so much sweet value? Hats off to those cheerful, grass-munching happy cows for delivering the rich, creamy magic that turns every bite into a sweet little moment of joy. Goats are some of the most adaptable and charming animals you'll ever meet. Known for their curious personalities and playful nature, goats are often seen as the comedians of the animal world. They can climb steep cliffs, nibble on almost anything green, and even form close bonds with their caregivers. Currently, the US boasts a goat population of approximately 2.6 million, primarily concentrated in Texas and California, states with vast pastures and favorable climates that allow goats to thrive. In the US, goats are more than just farm animals. They're the superstars of agriculture. Dairy breeds like Saanen, Nubian, and Alpine are highly productive, each yielding 2 to 5 liters of milk per day, which is used to create products like cheese, yogurt, and even luxurious soap. Meanwhile, meat breeds such as Boer and Kiko are known for their lightning-fast growth, reaching a weight of 80 to 120 pounds in just 6 to 9 months, producing lean, nutrient-rich meat. Like many animals, goats embark on their journey through life with a carefully managed birthing process. A mother goat typically carries her kids for about 5 months and gives birth to 1 to 3 babies at a time. During pregnancy, these queen goats are pampered like royalty, with a special diet and regular health checkups to ensure a smooth delivery. The kidding season primarily takes place in spring when the weather is warm and pastures are abundant. This is also the busiest time for farmers, who closely monitor the goats, ready to assist in delivering healthy baby goats. A successful birth not only brings joy but also marks the beginning of the herd's growth and development. Newborn goats are dried off and kept warm immediately after birth. During their first week, they rely solely on their mother's milk, which is rich in antibodies to boost their immune systems. By the time they are 2 to 3 weeks old, baby goats start nibbling on hay or grains, although milk remains their primary source of nutrition. At 2 to 3 months, the kids are weaned and separated from their mothers. This allows the mother goat to recover and focus on milk production, while the young goats begin to develop independence. This crucial step helps them build natural immunity and prepares them for life out on the pasture. Adult goats primarily eat fresh grass, hay, and grains, consuming about 3% of their body weight daily. Feeding goats has become a high-tech operation with the help of robots. Imagine a sleek and efficient robot gliding through the barn, delivering precisely measured portions of food to eager goats waiting in their cozy stalls. These smart machines know exactly how much each goat needs, ensuring that no one misses out on essential nutrients. The ever-curious goats often follow the robot with playful hops, as if it's their new best friend. Farmers love these robots too. They save time, reduce waste, and keep the herd healthy and happy. Truly, a win-win for everyone. In the US, goat farming typically combines free-range grazing with modern, well-equipped barns. These barns are designed with proper ventilation, soft bedding, and ample access to clean water and nutritious food. Some farms even utilize innovative methods, like raising goats under solar panel arrays. This approach not only helps keep the grass trimmed naturally, but also maximizes the use of space, blending sustainable agriculture with renewable energy. When young goats reach 6 to 8 weeks of age, they are finally introduced to the vast pastures. In the US, these sprawling grasslands are more than just a place for exercise. They're a buffet loaded with a variety of grasses and shrubs. Goats, being naturally picky eaters, use their lips to select the juiciest blades of grass, and even climb low branches to nibble on leaves. Who said grazing at ground level was the only fun option? Allowing goats to roam freely not only helps reduce their stress, but also boosts their immunity and enhances the quality of their milk and meat. To manage a large herd on expansive pastures, herding dogs are indispensable right-hand helpers for farmers. These four-legged staff members excel at guiding and gathering the goats, leading them from one area to another with ease and order. But herding isn't their only job. These dogs are also the goats' personal bodyguards, protecting them from predators like wolves and coyotes. Always on alert, they can detect threats from a distance and act swiftly to neutralize dangers, often before the farmer even notices. Truly, they're the unsung heroes of goat farming. In the US, harvesting goat milk is nothing short of a fascinating journey where modern technology transforms a daily chore into an awe-inspiring performance. The goats, like radiant stars, confidently step onto the rotating milking system. Each goat is guided into its own individual stall, separated by horizontal bars, giving the impression of a goat beauty pageant with a mix of humor and elegance. Once comfortably in position, the automated milking machine takes over. Two gentle suction cups are attached to the goat's udder, performing the task smoothly and efficiently, ensuring the goats experience no discomfort. Within minutes, streams of pristine white milk are collected and transported directly into large cooling tanks. Here the milk is rapidly chilled to 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, creating a perfect safeguard against bacteria and preserving its fresh, pure quality. The journey doesn't stop there. The milk is then transported to state-of-the-art processing facilities. At the factory, it undergoes a series of rigorous and precise steps. First, it's pasteurized at high temperatures for a few seconds to eliminate bacteria while retaining its natural flavor. Next, it is filtered and homogenized, resulting in a smooth and consistent texture that meets the highest standards. Finally, every drop is carefully packaged into beautifully labeled bottles or cartons, ready to grace supermarket shelves across America. From lush green pastures to cutting-edge factories, the journey of goat milk is a seamless blend of nature and technology. Behind every bottle of milk lies a magical story where goats shine as masterful milk producers in the animal kingdom. At the same processing plant, goat milk begins its transformation into exquisite cheese through an artful and meticulous process. First, the milk is gently heated to around 30 degrees Celsius, a warm-up stage to wake up rennet, the magical enzyme that turns liquid milk into soft curds. Once the milk solidifies, skilled hands, or sometimes intelligent machines, carefully cut the curds into smaller pieces, allowing the whey, the excess liquid in the milk, to separate more easily. But that's just the beginning. The curds are then pressed tightly to remove as much whey as possible, creating the dense texture that defines great cheese. After pressing, the curds are placed into molds to take shape, each piece beginning to resemble a small work of art. Once shaped, the cheese enters the most critical phase, aging. Over 2 to 6 weeks, the cheese is stored in a perfectly controlled environment with just the right temperature and humidity, a luxurious spa retreat where its flavors mature to their peak. During this time, the magic happens. The cheese develops a rich, creamy, and irresistibly savory profile that delights the palate. After achieving the ideal flavor, texture, and consistency, the cheese is carefully cleaned and packaged in attractive, well-labeled wraps. These delightful morsels are then ready to grace supermarket shelves, bringing joy to food lovers everywhere, from gourmet enthusiasts to dedicated cheese fanatics. From the fresh milk flowing from a goat's udder to the delicious cheese on your table, this journey is a symphony of science, art, and patience. Goat cheese isn't just food, it's a testament to human creativity, And if cheese could talk, it would proudly declare, "I am a true masterpiece." Alongside milk and cheese, goat meat is a standout product in American agriculture. The U.S. produces approximately 6,000 tons of goat meat annually, meeting domestic demand and contributing to exports. With its unique flavor, tender texture, and high nutritional value yet low fat content, goat meat is a health-conscious choice. Whether grilled to perfection, simmered into a rich stew, or spiced up in a bold curry, goat meat always retains its natural, unforgettable taste, earning its place as the star of any feast. When it comes to luxurious fibers, goats steal the spotlight with their silky soft hair. Meet the stars of the show. Fiber goats like Angora and Cashmere goats. These fluffy wonders are like walking clouds, producing some of the most coveted materials in the textile world. Angora goats give us mohair, known for its sheen and durability, while Cashmere goats provide that irresistibly soft cashmere wool we all adore. Caring for these goats is a special task. They're combed or sheared gently once or twice a year to collect their prized fibers. The process doesn't hurt them. In fact, it's like giving them a refreshing haircut. These goats thrive in cooler climates, where their coats grow thick and luxurious. Not just practical, but also adorable. Fiber goats prove that beauty and utility can go hand in hand, one strand of wool at a time. And so, the journey of these remarkable goats comes to a close. First things first, geese are a bit like that nosy neighbor who's always peeking over the fence. They're curious, social, and surprisingly smart for birds. Here are some of the fun and sometimes challenging traits that define our feathered friends. Geese are pretty easy to please when it comes to food. They're mostly herbivores, grazing on grass like fluffy cows. This makes them easy to feed, as they're more than happy to mow down the lawn for you. Just don't expect them to pull any weeds neatly. Alongside grass, they'll also munch on grains and leafy greens, so you can keep them happily fed without much fuss. Unlike chickens that need protein-packed feed, geese are quite happy with a simpler menu. Geese have a strong sense of loyalty, which is charming until they decide someone or something is a threat. With a honk louder than a car horn and the confidence of a bouncer, geese will protect their space from any intruders. This territorial instinct makes them perfect farm guards. They'll honk up a storm if they sense danger, be it from a fox, a stray dog, or even the neighbor's curious cat. Geese are intelligent birds, known for their memory and loyalty. They can recognize faces, both human and animal, and have a knack for knowing who belongs and who doesn't. However, with that intelligence comes a healthy dose of stubbornness. Training geese can be like convincing a toddler to eat their vegetables. Doable, but it takes patience. Geese are social animals. They move as a group, sleep in groups, and if one gets lost, you can be sure the rest will kick up a fuss until they're reunited. This all-for-one mentality is great for flock dynamics, as they'll protect each other and stick together through thick and thin. Now that we know a little more about the feathered personalities in question, let's move on to the methods behind raising geese on farms. Want to raise geese? Get ready for a bit of honking, flapping, and plenty of feathers. Geese farming has come a long way from just letting them wander around the yard. Today's goose farms employ some fascinating methods to make sure these birds are well taken care of while also being productive. Geese love to roam and graze. Free-range farming is the preferred method for raising geese, as it lets them do what they do best: wander and snack. Farmers typically allow geese to roam on pastures where they can graze on grasses and clover. Not only does this keep them providing protection without compromising the space they love to roam. Some modern farms use automated feeding systems to regulate geese's food intake and monitor their health. These high-tech systems keep track of how much each goose is eating and can even alert farmers to potential health issues. Automated systems mean less stress for the birds and help farmers keep their flocks in tip-top shape. Goose meat, though lesser known compared to chicken or turkey, is a delicacy that has been enjoyed for centuries, particularly in Europe and Asia. Known for its rich, dark flavor and tender texture, goose meat brings a unique taste experience that appeals to those seeking an alternative to more common poultry. With a higher fat content and distinctively savory taste, goose meat has a place on the dining tables of both gourmet enthusiasts and health-conscious eaters alike. One of the standout characteristics of goose meat is its flavor. Unlike the mild taste of chicken or turkey, goose meat has a robust, slightly gamey profile, with a rich depth of flavor that lends itself well to various cooking methods. The high fat content in the skin gives goose a crispiness when roasted, with the fat adding a luxurious, buttery quality to the meat itself. Foie gras, the delicacy that has made goose liver famous or infamous. Farmers use a method called gavage, or force feeding, to enlarge the livers of geese for foie gras. This process has faced criticism from animal welfare groups, and some countries have even banned it. For farmers interested in foie gras, ethical and humane practices are increasingly being sought to meet consumer demands for cruelty-free products. Foie gras, French for fat liver, is a highly prized delicacy known for its rich, buttery texture and distinct flavor. Traditionally produced in France, foie gras is made by enlarging the liver of a duck or goose through a specialized feeding process. This culinary delight has been enjoyed since ancient Egyptian times, yet it remains one of the most controversial foods in the world. Its unique production methods, ethical debates, and status in gourmet cuisine make foie gras both a luxury and a subject of intense debate. In French cuisine, foie gras is considered a pinnacle of flavor and texture, appreciated for its melting, velvety quality and deep, savory taste. It is served in many ways: sliced and pan-seared, spread on toast as a pâté, or incorporated into gourmet dishes alongside fruits, nuts, or truffles. Each preparation brings out different nuances in the flavor profile, making foie gras a versatile ingredient that elevates any dining experience. Beyond France, foie gras is served in high-end restaurants worldwide, symbolizing luxury and fine dining. It is especially popular during holidays and celebrations, such as Christmas and New Year's, when it graces the tables of many European families. Down feathers from geese are highly valued for their insulation properties. Feather harvesting has traditionally been done during the geese's natural molting process, where they shed feathers seasonally. Ethical farms wait for this time to collect down, ensuring the geese remain comfortable. Plucking outside of molting can be painful for the birds, so ethical practices are crucial to maintain high welfare standards. Despite the challenges, goose farming offers golden eggs, or rather golden opportunities. Here's why some farmers are flocking to the goose business. Consumers are increasingly looking for products that are both ethical and organic. Free-range geese and responsibly harvested down appeal to this market. Many people are willing to pay a premium for high-welfare organic products, making it possible for goose farmers to carve out a niche in this growing sector. Goose down is known for its softness and warmth, making it perfect for luxury bedding and winter jackets. With a market that appreciates quality, goose down remains in high demand, providing farmers with an excellent revenue stream. With the rise of agro-tourism, some farmers are opening their gates to visitors. Offering tours and even goose experiences, these farms educate the public on what it's like to raise geese. For farmers, it's not only an extra income source, but also a way to advocate for ethical and sustainable farming practices. While geese might not be everyone's cup of tea locally, international markets are often eager for goose products. Countries in Asia and parts of Europe have a strong demand for goose meat, foie gras, and down. This opens up export opportunities and allows farmers to diversify their income. Goose farming is an industry rich with tradition, yet poised for modern innovation. Geese offer farmers a unique combination of meat, feathers, and other products, supported by the animal's natural adaptability and intelligence. While the industry faces challenges, including welfare concerns, market fluctuations, and environmental regulations, it also offers opportunities to meet the growing demand for ethical and sustainable products. With advancements in farming technology, expanding global markets, and a focus on high welfare practices, the future of goose farming holds promise for those willing to invest in responsible and innovative approaches. In this evolving landscape, farmers must balance tradition with modernity, ensuring the well-being of their flocks while meeting the diverse needs of today's consumers. So that's the story about the goose. Hope you'll enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notified when our exciting videos go live. Goodbye. First, the journey of mighty turkeys begins with artificial insemination, a widely used method in turkey farming to increase productivity and ensure reproductive efficiency. This process involves injecting semen into the hen's body using a syringe or specialized equipment, ensuring that the semen reaches the oviduct accurately. This procedure is typically performed 4 days a week, with each turkey being inseminated once a week. Remarkably, workers can inseminate approximately 500 to 600 turkeys per hour, demonstrating the efficiency and high speed of this technique in large-scale farms. This method not only optimizes the production of fertilized eggs, but also saves time and effort compared to natural mating. After artificial insemination, hens are released into a comfortable environment where they are free to choose their nesting boxes. At modern farms in the United States, these nesting boxes are equipped with a smart timer system, an intelligent system designed to optimize egg collection and protection. When a hen lays an egg, the system automatically activates a soft conveyor belt that gently moves the egg out of the nest, minimizing the risk of cracks or damage. Sensors within the system monitor the number, size, and surface quality of the eggs, removing any that do not meet the required standards. The collected eggs are then transported to the incubation area, where they undergo preliminary cleaning before being sorted and placed into industrial incubators. These incubators maintain an ideal temperature of around 37.5 degrees Celsius and humidity levels to ensure the highest hatching success rate. They are also equipped with a mechanism that gently turns or rotates the eggs, mimicking the natural behavior of a mother hen. This process ensures even distribution of heat and moisture while preventing the embryos from sticking to the eggshells. After approximately 30 days in the incubator, the eggs will hatch into healthy chicks. Immediately after hatching, the chicks are transported from the incubator to the sorting area using an automated conveyor system, ensuring safe handling and minimizing stress. Per hour, ensuring maximum efficiency and precision. Once classified, the chicks are transferred to modern rearing facilities. Here, the chicks are cared for in a tightly controlled environment to ensure optimal growth and development. One of the key features of this modern poultry farming system is the automated feeding system, designed to provide consistent and adequate nutrition to the flock. This system includes automatic feed troughs integrated with conveyor belts or pipelines, ensuring that feed is evenly distributed and delivered on time. Turkeys raised for meat are typically ready for harvest in 16 to 20 weeks, reaching a weight of 8 to 12 kilograms. Once the turkeys reach their optimal growth stages, it's time to transition into the next crucial phase, the harvesting process. When it's time to harvest, advanced transport equipment, like tractor trailers with metal cages, is used to move the turkeys efficiently. These trailers can hold up to 200 to 250 turkeys per cage, allowing for quick and smooth transportation to processing facilities. Once the turkeys are transported to the processing facilities, the next crucial step in the journey begins. Before processing begins, the turkeys are moved into a pre-processing area designed to minimize stress. This area is illuminated with calming blue lights, which help to soothe the birds and reduce agitation. Once the turkeys arrive at the main processing area, the next vital stage in their journey begins. Here, the turkeys are treated with incredible precision and speed. They are carefully suspended by their legs on a conveyor belt, passed through hot water that helps loosen their feathers, and the magic happens. Automated plucking machines step in, swiftly removing every feather with remarkable efficiency. Advanced technology, complete with sensors and automated blades, processes up to 8,000 to 10,000 birds per hour, ensuring flawless operations. Heads, necks, and tails are removed in a smooth automated sequence, leaving only the finest cuts of meat. Next, the turkey birds are swiftly cooled, either through immersion in ice water or air cooling systems, ensuring that their temperature drops quickly to preserve freshness. Once the turkeys are cooled, they enter a rigorous quality control stage to ensure only the highest standards are met. Advanced inspection systems, including high-resolution cameras, sensors, and skilled quality assurance personnel, meticulously check each bird for defects, contamination, or abnormalities. Birds that do not meet the strict quality criteria are immediately flagged and removed from the production line for further assessment or disposal. Now the turkeys are ready for the final step. They are expertly cut into prime cuts, breasts, thighs, wings, or kept whole for packaging. The finished products are then carefully packaged, labeled, and prepared for shipment. This highly efficient process is designed to minimize waste, optimize productivity, and meet the highest food safety standards, ensuring only the best quality turkeys reach your table. Beyond whole and cut turkey meat, further processing transforms this versatile protein into a variety of convenient and delicious products, such as turkey nuggets, turkey sausages, and other ready-to-cook items, offering even greater options for consumers. backed by massive, state-of-the-art production lines. A staggering 6.2 billion pounds of turkey flood the market each year, ensuring lavish feasts for every celebration. After going through the meticulous processing at the factory, the journey of the turkey continues, extending beyond the production line, becoming a symbol of tradition, family, and togetherness. From the legendary Thanksgiving feast to the cozy atmosphere of Christmas, turkey is always a vital part, bringing joy and unity to every family. Nothing symbolizes gratitude and family reunion like a golden, perfectly roasted turkey with crispy skin and tender, juicy meat, proudly placed at the center of the Thanksgiving table. Similarly, on Christmas Eve when families gather, a turkey shimmering in the candlelight is not just the main dish, but a symbol of love, sharing, and the bond that connects loved ones in a warm, heartfelt setting. Beyond special occasions, turkey is a staple in everyday meals, valued for its high protein and low-fat content. From deli sandwiches and salads to tacos, turkey effortlessly adds fresh flavors and nutrition, making it a versatile choice for wholesome family dishes. While turkey is a beloved centerpiece at holiday gatherings and a staple in everyday meals, its significance extends far beyond the dinner table. Turkey farming isn't just about satisfying our holiday cravings, it's a vital part of the American economy. The industry generates billions of dollars annually, creating jobs in farming, transportation, processing, and retail. From small family farms to large industrial operations, the turkey industry supports rural economies and keeps grocery store shelves stocked year-round. The journey of the turkey also ends here, but its story is far from over. From its beginnings on the farm to becoming a central part of American traditions, holidays, and daily meals, the turkey is a true testament to the innovation and hard work of American farmers and the agricultural industry. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey, from the bustling turkey farms to the processing plants, and finally, to your dinner table. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of farming and the incredible journey of everyday foods. See you on the next adventure.